Well, what are some other ways besides alignment stick that like somebody could practice when they're just playing around?
You need to make sure that you're practicing in a way so that you can make sure that you're doing it right, but you also have to be able to turn that off and be able to do it without the training wheels, because when you're on the golf course, you're not allowed to have alignment sticks helping you and guiding you to that, right? So it's a the night that I played, I went over to our I call it the studio where we go over there and hit and do our other recordings where I hit golf balls, and I just spent like 2 hours working on alignment. I would, I had a video camera out, and I would put a shaft down and make sure that just getting myself acclimated to, okay, this is what square really is. Because what happened was once I started opening my foot line up, I didn't do anything differently with my shoulders. My shoulders had been square. Alignment is more than just your feet. Your feet, your hips, and your shoulders can all be aligned differently. And technically, I guess even your elbow. Tony's talked to me a lot about my right elbow getting too high at address. I can be square with the shoulders, but pull my elbow over a little bit. Usually they kind of go hand in hand. If my elbow comes up, it's usually going to bring the shoulder with it. But I can do some manipulative things to make my shoulders look square, but still have my elbows off. So it's not just one. If I do this one thing, then if this one part of my body is aligned, everything else is too. You've kind of got 3 or 4 different alignment dimensions, right? So once I fixed my feet, I didn't change anything else. Now my shoulders and my elbows were way left because they were square with my feet right. I had to get used to, okay, what is square with my feet? Because square with my feet feels 2 or 3 degrees open, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a huge difference. It feels like I'm hitting a 30-yard slice, or that's what I feel like I'm setting up to hit. But then I have to actually adjust my shoulders to what it feels like I would do if I was trying to hit a draw, because that's what gets my shoulders back square. So I have to train that with your feet. It's usually with an alignment stick on the ground. You line up, put an alignment stick on your toes, walk back, see if it's where you want it. But then with your shoulders, it's while you're over the ball. I think usually what I've always done is take the shaft, lay it over your shoulder line, and when you look down the target line, you should see it parallel to your target. If you see it pointing way left, it's you're open, way right, you're closed. You have to kind of go through the technical things to be able to do it the right way, but then you also have to train yourself in that process of what does this feel like, so that when you are in a round or a competitive round or a regular round where you can't use the alignment sticks, you know what that is and what it feels like. So that's kind of the 2 different sides of it. Tony, how do you break those 2 things apart in the way you teach it or the way you do it?